Hey folks, guess what? We're going to take another look at a batch from my Bowen mini bust collection. Today we're going to look at the Silver Age Iron Man, Captain Marvel, but which Captain Marvel, and the Black Widow featuring a special guest. Stay tuned! All right, so first up is the Silver Age Iron Man. I got this one because I like the simple look of this armor. Has that classic unibeam and then the two knobs on either side. I guess those were power receptors if I remember correctly. And I love the antenna coming out of the shoulder. I really dig the faceplate too. Kind of reminds me of the Rocketeer. I don't know which one came first. I want to say Iron Man, but the Rocketeer is kind of an old character. But at any rate, love the bands going down the back there to kind of simulate the plating of the armor. Just really cool. Love the pointy helmet, the little pointed bit on the faceplate. That is also really cool. Like the way that they did the eyes dark instead of maybe trying to show Tony Stark's eyes behind the faceplate. I don't know if they did that on any others. There are just a ton of Iron Man busts that are out there. All the different versions of his armor, the different variants. My guess is there may be more Tony Stark armors than there are busts, but they certainly have given it a pretty good go at getting as many of those done as they could. So this is number 207 of 4,000. So I have a very early run. So depending on which message board you read, this could be more valuable than others. I don't really know. But on eBay, these things are going for about 50 to 100 bucks. So they do have a certain amount of collectability to them, at least from what I could see off of the recent eBay sales. So that's the Silver Age Iron Man. The only Iron Man I have. I wouldn't mind getting a couple others. That'd be kind of cool. So next up, we've got Genesville version of Captain Marvel. This was from a series in the 80s, 90s, probably in the 90s. Written by Peter David. This is the original Captain Marvel's son. Now, first of all, the Captain Marvel costume is one of my all-time favorite. It's simple yet dynamic. I love that star in the middle, kind of separating the two colors. I like the fact that they kind of blended the blue with his face when he's powered up, when he's powered up. And then the dots, the white dots they added to here to show his one with the universe power was really, really cool. Really great expression on the face. This was a character I really liked. Obviously, he's no longer around. The Miss Marvel is now Captain Marvel. I don't know. I think he actually changed his name to Photon for a little while there, and then I think he died or something like that. I have number 2351 of 3,500. Now, 3,500, that's I think the lowest numbered run I've seen so far of these busts that I've reviewed. Even though this is a limited run, it didn't necessarily relate to collectability because on eBay you can get these now for about 10 to 25 bucks. Not that great. They do have the original Captain Marvel, even the Kree uniform, the green Kree uniform when Captain Marvel first appeared, Captain Marvel. And then they have the classic blonde Captain Marvel as well. Which those would be kind of cool to get to have all three. I think they even sold these three as a set at one point in time. So that's Captain Marvel. Next we have the Black Widow. And to be honest, this is probably my least favorite busts of all time. And speaking of busts, there's one in particular. I really like that they use the Black Widow's Widow Sting bracelet as the base. I thought that was actually kind of clever. I like it when they incorporate the character into the base. Sometimes it's just a plain base, but sometimes they do something special with it. That's kind of cool. On the previous ones we looked at, Iron Man had some circuitry, and then the base for Captain Marvel was, I guess, really the negabands that he wears. So, yeah, it's a nice bust. There's nothing wrong with it. He certainly did a lot with the hair, but if you take a look at the eyes, if you can, they are a little bit too anime for my taste. They're very big and wide. As a matter of fact, there is a cosplayer, Genevieve Marie, who has almost the exact same eyes. And if you look at the picture here side by side, it almost looks like as if they made this bust of her as a Black Widow as opposed to this being one of Natasha. You can check out Genevieve Marie's stuff at the website listed there. I'll also put one down in the description below. I've got number 2851 of 5,000. And these are running for about 10 to 25 bucks on eBay. So again, not another really hugely collectible one. My theory that when a comic book character goes to the big screen, that maybe the value of their collectibles go up. But in this case, that is certainly not the case. So that's it for today. As you can see, these are, I really like all of these. I do, even though I said the Black Widow is probably my least favorite, but it is. But I definitely, the Captain Marvel and the Iron Man are up there. Mainly the Captain Marvel one because I really did enjoy the series a lot. And like I said, that costume is classic to me. So do you have any of these Bowen mini busts? And if you do, why don't you leave a comment below and let me know about it. We will continue to take a look at these or maybe some of my other collectibles next time. But until then, my name is Kevin. That was my commentary. Please, 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 please subscribe and I can show you more of the stuff I've got. Plus, go into various comic reviews that I tend to do on Fridays. Thanks, and hey, have a great week.